Today is November 10th. I asked this question of myself today. And why didn't I ask this question of myself in the past? Because this question was being asked by or stated by others, right? So I'm thinking to myself, now, how do I make how do I, and this is very, very interesting because I've always thought, okay, I'm just going to make as much money as possible. I'm going to make as much as possible. And then what the market will do is go up a little bit and tantalizingly go up and then reverse and goes right back down and then go below where I bought. And that would cause me to sell and I would lose. So I asked this question of myself today. I thought to myself, and and then I started looking at the charts, and I looked at the charts, and I'm going, so what would provide me a very good statistical advantage? A very good statistical advantage. There is a fair statistical advantage. There's also a very good statistical advantage. And there's like an A+ statistical advantage. So I asked myself this question. I asked myself, how do I make $1? And I started looking at the charts. I started perusing through all the watch list I have. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it today. The market's doing this. And so at any point, it could reverse and take out whatever I have. And so I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like checking all the watch list, looking at it and seeing what the chart is giving me. And I'm looking at the chart, and I'm looking at the SPY, I'm looking at the comp, I'm looking at the Dow, and I'm asking myself, how do I make just $1? And I looked at the charts, and the charts are just perplexing because I wasn't, and I'm in my mind, I'm calculating, okay, so how many shares do I need to buy in order to make $1, right? That's one. Now, which setup is going to provide me with that kind of money, right? I keep going back to this SMB Capital. These guys are like, what do they call it? They say like, or some of the other guys say this on like Twitter. This one guy says this, pocket stuffers or something like that. So how do I just make $1? So is there a setup that I can use that would provide me on a consistent basis with $1 gain, right? And if there's more, it's even better, right? So as soon as I enter, which one will give me that $1? That's what I'm thinking in that perspective so that I can focus on the setup, not the money. Just focus on the setup. What would give me that $1?